Hello, here we are again in FlexWeigh's quality control department where we're putting the final wraps on another in-motion weighing solution for a customer with the typical challenging requirements. In this case, the customer wanted to case weigh his product as it comes out of a case taping machine. His requirements also included that the footprint of the scale mechanism be very small, that he's able to inject it into his existing production line without any modifications, that it be extremely accurate, very low maintenance, and economically affordable. In other words, all the specifications that would essentially rule out any of the cut sheet catalog solutions you might find pictures of. Not a problem for FlexWeigh because we don't think that in-motion weighing solutions or any plant automation solutions necessarily should come on a cut sheet. They should come from the customer's own requirements. What we made for this customer, as you can see, is a very small footprint. These little conveyors here are just set up here for mock-up, duplicating the customer's application. We actually have some cases of caulk, actual product, that we're going to run through the system as a final check to make sure it'll do what the customer asks. What we would imagine in our simulation here is that this would be the case sealer up here. The packages come out of the case sealer by gravity at a rate of roughly 5 a minute, not real fast. They'll glide across the Checkweigher mechanism. They will get to a point where we will stop the package, weigh it static, which is where we will get the accuracy. We can get automatically 5 times at least, 5 to 10 times more accuracy weighing static than anything we can do in motion by any technique available. Once we have acquired the weight and classified, then we will gravity accelerate the package off onto this piece of roller conveyor which duplicates what the customer has. In his plant, the product will come down this gravity roller and be placed on the pallet by a human operator. Setting up the unit for operation is very simple. Simply press select, preset, enter. The first number that comes up is our low preset weight. Anything under that preset weight is going to be classified as an under. Accept it or change it. The second number that comes up is the upper preset weight. In other words, anything that is over that weight will be classified as an over. You can either change it at this point. I'm not going to change it because it's set for these packages. Press enter, and that's as simple as it is. Select preset, enter, change your weight for your under, enter, change your weight for your over, enter, and you're ready to go for production. At that point, we can presume that the packages will start coming out of the taping machine at a rate something like this. We'll stop the package on the scale, we'll classify it, and then gravity accelerate off by tipping the roller conveyor up. Now this is pretty dependable motivation. In other words, you can depend on gravity to accelerate the package. They'll come to roughly like this. This package we've added a little extra weight to, just to get ourselves an over. That's the basic sequence and the simplicity of this particular system for the customer. Alternatively, the customer will be running larger cases. This happens to be a 12-pack of larger cylinders of caulk. We may need to have a requirement to or desire to move this system over to another production line. With that in mind, we built the system large enough to accommodate the larger box. So that's the basic operation of the system. Once again, extremely simple, and I think comparing it to the usual slider bed, motorized conveyors with 440 volt power, this kind of thing, we can see that it's really pretty basic. To give you a better idea how simple this mechanism is, we'll give you some close-up shots down here. We'll just roll this Basically, the operation would be the box will roll into the scale like this. Stop. We lift the conveyor up, and the box rolls off via gravity. This mechanism is a very simple mechanism. We have a single pneumatic cylinder underneath. The stop is just a friction brake pad. So when this is down, these rollers are locked. When we lift it up, the rollers are free. It's that simple. A photocell detects the package coming into the weighing zone. That starts the timer for us to do our weight averaging to get the very precise weight that we're looking for to satisfy this requirement. Once again, very elegant, very simple, very easy to maintain. Installation is a snap. Put it on the floor, plug it in, a simple wall duplex, hook up your air supply, start weighing packages.